The audio sounded even in the compressor. I don't think altering that will make it better, but I'll just bring it down by 1, and that's all I will do for fun. How's it going, everyone? My name is Flipribbon, and welcome back to Disco Elysium. I meant to zoom out. That's okay. Last episode, dumpster dived, found my missing paperwork, tried to do the autopsy, couldn't because of missing paperwork, got locked out of the Kuno, which I was told in the comments is terrible. Do not lock yourself out of the Kuno. So I replayed a little bit from when I talked to Call Me Mañana, and I made the same choices, same dialogues, all that, including Sorry Cop. I refuse. I fucking refuse to be Sorry Cop. That also happened last episode, and today, we will be doing the autopsy.
On his
fucking
side.
Finally. Open your ledger at the field autopsy form.
The dead
Let's do
man
it.
stares in silence as you crack open the ledger. The
Sweet.
bright red paper is covered in boxes and lists, describing the condition of his skin and organs in 3 parts.
Oh, okay. In my files, I thought it was on him. I was like, what the fuck?
An 11-field info form needs filling out first. It begins with
1. Assistant. Let's jump ahead to the 3-part summary. Let's pause this autopsy. For the 3rd time today, 1. Assistant.
It's you.
That's me, but I'm doing all the fucking work, Kim. All right, fine. I would write Harry
the
Dubois.
corpse is indifferent to your scribblings, just lies there. The next box says
It's a corpse. 2nd, coroner's case number.
KK57-0803.0815.
All right. how do you determine that? All right,
NA.
name.
Next.
Oh, right. Date of
NA.
birth. Age.
Roughly 50.
try 40. The damage is so extensive, it's better to err on the young side.
I'm gonna write about 42.
He nods.
6, race.
Mondial.
Alright.
Fair to olive-skinned
Thank
from
you,
the
Encyclopedia.
Isola of Windy. This is as vague as it gets. You
Okay.
might as well say whitish.
All right. Am I writing down whitish or mondial?
Pudgy mess of curdled meat looks neither mondial nor anything other.
Very good. Sex.
Fucky, fucky!
Little monster exclaims energetically.
Male.
All right.
Pigs can have sex!
Right, fucky. Right, male. Right, pig's gonna have sex. I do like fucky. Am I just gonna be boring this entire game? I mean, I don't want to make Kim's life hard. That's the thing. I don't want to be like a big asshole and have Kim end up hating me. But, come on.
Naively, the lieutenant does not double-check your notes.
What a guy. Date of
We're
death.
still going with March 4th. 51.
Okay, right, 403, 51.
What else?
He looks over your
9.
shoulder.
Body identified by is non-applicable.
Okay.
10. Case number is the same as the coroner's case.
Cool. Seems pretty straightforward.
57 0503 0815 listens
That's-
motionless
What?
with the cargo belt still around his neck. Only
That's not
one
the same-
box remains.
That's not the same number. It's KK5708030815. And it's not dash 80815. It's point. Right? Maybe it's dash. But it's definitely 803. God damn it. Evidence of treatment.
None. At least
Yep.
not after the initial examination.
What exactly is treatment anyway? Agreed. No
A
treatment.
silent nod. The lieutenant places his gloved hand on the corpse's chest.
Oh, okay.
As
I thought
if
it said
in
in.
preparation.
All right.
Your central nervous system recognizes this gesture. It's the stations of the breath. Ecclesiastic, religious in nature, a holdout from pre-DeLorean burial rites.
Cool.
It takes him 2 seconds to perform. Then, somewhere in Jamrock North, a small wood shed behind Rosenkrantz Row, Lieutenant Nick Feuerbach puts his hand to the chest of a small corpse, no larger than a monkey. It's raining outside, light drizzle. There is darkness in the shed.
Thanks, brain, for this invasive thought, but I do have to ask how it's related in any way.
Elsewhere yet, an obese female sits in a wicker chair, her silhouette ball-like against the window. Outside,
Ball-like.
Grand Coudon. The day is turning dim for Sergeant Mac Dawson. Hand extended, he approaches to make sure she is dead more than anything else.
Okay, I guess I'm learning about, like, my friends. in Jamrock, or at least my fellow
And
Copperoonies.
so, all across Jamrock, Coal City, GRIH, 42 deceased persons found today. 42 stations of breath.
Okay.
We should start the post-mortem.
Let's do that. And spare my brain from this. Turn the
corpse
page.
cannot feel Kim's hand on his chest.
Mm-hmm.
It no longer meaningfully interacts with its surroundings.
It's
The
dead.
thicket
I'm
of boxes
aware.
and lists on red copier paper tries to answer why.
External examination summary. Internal examination summary. Description of injuries summary. Tell me something, dead man. Try to remove the boots. I mean, it's probably best to do the external examination first,
Close.
correct?
The
He
deceased
begins.
wears armored boots and white briefs.
Right?
The make of the briefs is Babrodin, I think.
Cool.
Let's see.
He turns the body onto its side to check the underwear label.
See, it's happening.
We're not gonna fuck the body,
Babrodin,
Kuno. I'll
yes.
kill you.
Inexpensive. Size M. Color white.
Cool.
The disappointment is palpable. The red-haired thing was expecting something more lurid.
Of course he was. She. It. Write it
The
down.
boots are ceramic. Vitreous enamel. They are fused to his skin from blood flowing downward post-mortem. Removal of the boots is left for processing.
Right. And I just recently, actually, Kim, renamed myself legally to Jim Processing. So you can leave it
It
with
would
me.
be clever of you to omit the boots altogether, sire. If you are to keep them for yourself, as you ought to,
Yes.
you have deserved them more than anyone else.
Yes. When am I gonna get them?
Patience. After the autopsy, before the body is taken away, there will
Tonight.
be a window of opportunity. After the lieutenant has gone to sleep. I hope this has helped you, my liege.
Thank you very much, my loyal Igor. I will.
The boot has a serial number. It's E50.100.
I remember this.
.100.
Uh-huh.
The lines between the plates are in the shape of the alphanumerical. The number is purposefully concealed by the design.
Well, Harry, don't write it down, because it wouldn't make sense to write all that and not put in the boots. What are you doing? He stands up, feet planted on either side of the body.
The upper torso is covered in a single, continuous tattoo resembling a microelectronical circuit board. It reaches from the right shoulder to the heart. The ink is blue and white.
I told this fucker it looked like a microelectronical circuit board. And he had the nerve, the audacity to tell me, I don't know, neither of us can really confirm that now, can we? Because we're not computer scientists. You should keep that one in the pocket, Harry. And now he's just like, yep, that's what it is. You bother me so much, Kim. Yeah, I gotta be honest, you really annoy me sometimes. But we're best friends, I suppose I annoy you too. What are you gonna do?
The
What are you
assistant
gonna do?
has a color photograph of the markings to be added to the case files as document A1.
Right.
The photo is taken on the scene using a Trigat Mini.
Right,
The
that's you.
deceased has a belt for airlifting cargo around his neck, tied with a hangman's knot. Color yellow. Length 3 meters. There is a buckle on the other end.
Right, that's where I was going with that. Why would you hang a knot when it has a buckle? You could just release the buckle and have it like slide down, whatever.
Well
Write it down.
nourished, athletically built, measuring 1.8 meters.
Right.
Generally consistent with age 42. Preservation
That's
is
what I wrote
good.
down.
Ambient temperature below freezing.
Cool. Write it
Body
down.
hair is light brown. Distribution is consistent with age. The
Niels
deceased
didn't
had
get a
male
better
pattern
look.
baldness. Hair is combed back, short.
Cool. Touch the corpse's hair before moving
Hair
on.
under your latex fingers feels cold to touch, wet.
Yuck. Stroke his hair
The
gently.
stench is suffocating. Strands of dark brown hair start sticking to the latex
Oh,
of the glove,
nope.
like thread off a rag doll's head.
Stop.
There must be brilliantine in there. He's combed his hair back with oil.
Keep petting him.
More hair sticks to the glove.
Yeah.
Hair off the rain-soaked head of a dead man. There are bumps and dips on the skull below. An alien landscape.
Sweet.
For a fraction of a second you feel something. An irregularity. But then it's gone. Too minute to register in your mind.
What was that? A bump?
What was what? Brilliantine. There's brilliantine in his hair.
Why are you lying to me, interfacing? Whatever, write it down. Adding the brilliant time.
Lividity is consistent with hanging. The head is congested. Contusions are present on the head, chest, and thighs. Consistent with stones thrown post-mortem. Low velocity.
Fucking low velocity.
That's
you think
right.
Kuno doesn't know what you're talking about. Velocity was fucking max.
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
Talking shit about Kuno's velocity.
Damn right. It's not called fucking max, by the way. It's called goddamn terminal velocity, Kuno. I hate
In
you.
addition, there are bite marks on the face, scalp, and chest.
Ugh.
Consistent with predation.
Like animals. I'm assuming that means, right? Write down, but amend for high velocity. Write down.
Get your mark.
The lieutenant produces a small folding knife. With the other hand pulling on the belt, he starts cutting into the polyester. Stench is horrid. After a while, it's obvious the material cannot be cut.
Still wiring.
You can see
There's
it's
too much of
breathless.
it. We need to remove the belt so we can get to the ligature mark.
All right, may I try?
It's no use. We should get chain cutters. You can try with
Okay.
them. I have a pair in the toolbox of my kinema.
I mean, if it's that easy, let's go get them.
Corpse. We
Yeah.
have a good rhythm going.
Literally, the lieutenant gets up and brushes his pants. Son of a bitch. Just have to keep on leaving, eh? Why does it say I have new things? Oh, right. Can you imagine anyone that plays this game like this? This is terrible. I mean, it's kind of nice you can zoom in that far, but why? For the 6 screenies, dog. Pull out
The
the
metallic
Autopsy.
drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Very nice.
Take what
Quinn.
you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
All right.
He's clearly a little protective of his
Right,
tools.
yeah. I was
But
kind of
what
picking
can
that
you
up,
do?
too.
Work is work.
All right, well, let's take the chain cutters,
You can do
and we'll
good
take
is one
the
that lets you see
that.
what
We'll just take
uses
everything.
the
Fuck
pull-out
it.
tool.
Sweet. Now I'm fucking decked out. I could probably use the crowbar or the pry bar on the door. Like I could try it at least. All right. Equip this to discover secret orbs in shady areas. Secret orbs? Is this fucking Zelda? You got secret orbs up in here? I want to find them. All right, get this out of here. I don't need to find secret orbs right now. Got my cutters, got my trash bag. I'm ready to do some police. No, don't talk to Kuno, goddammit. Son of a bitch, what did I just do?
He's gonna fuck his head off.
Okay, external examination. Now that we have the chain cutters, let's cut the belt. It shows you the point of the man's neck where belt cuts into the flesh. Cut with as much precision as you can. Please. I'm sorry. Like, for some godforsaken reason, you can't skip anything until the lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath, at which point all the selections immediately show up, and if you press anything, it's already there. It's already going. It's all right. Yeah,
No, he ain't.
sure.
You pig's a boring fuck.
Cut the belt off. Look for a good spot to
The
cut.
belt is equally tight around the whole circumference of his neck,
Great.
swelling over the edges like white bread rising from the east.
Cool.
The knot is the weak spot. The chain cutters fit in there. Steady now. Like a flower arranger. 2 cuts and it should come
Damn.
loose.
That was really high. All right, cool. Please, God, work.
After some deliberation, you sink the cutters into the knot tying the belt together. You squeeze the rubber handles together, sweat forming on your brow.
Press down.
Snap. The knot is slashed. Another
Nice.
cut and the belt falls apart like a flower bouquet, revealing the dead man's neck and the dark red ligature mark around it.
But it's literally like
The rope
shrunk.
rises to a point, leaving a gap in the ligature mark. The
Right.
suspension point is in the back of the neck.
Lieutenant has kneeled closer, running his fingers along the dark red groove until there's a gap.
Hemorrhaging is observed on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. The mark is well pronounced, consistent with a drop from 1 or 1.5 meters.
Write it
Chest
down.
is intact. Normal
Press
control.
down on it.
Abdomen is protuberant. Pelvis intact.
Protuberant.
Genitalia.
He pulls down the man's underpants.
No, let's get out and see.
Fucking knew it.
Yeah, of course. he did.
Genitalia is male and unremarkable. No evidence
Wow,
of injury.
unremarkable. All right, I will also inspect the
dead man's
genitals.
penis is average sized, congested from the downward collection of blood. The
Great.
testicles are uneven in length, hanging
Awesome.
underneath. The genitalia is greenish.
Yeah.
Marbling is present around the crotch.
Marbling. Write it down
Back
and
is
move on.
symmetrical and intact. Upper and lower
He struggles to turn the
extremities are
corpse on his
intact,
side.
but asymmetrical. There are combat injuries on the right hand, thigh, and hip.
All right.
In addition, I see smaller, residual scars, too numerous to count, covering about 30% of his skin.
Jesus.
From
All right.
wounds sustained over 2, maybe more decades, dispersal and accumulation indicates long and active combat duty.
The scarring is extensive, way more than a law official's. You know.
We have a real museum here. Of battles, wars.
Cool. Write
Last
down.
item. Hands.
He takes the man's right hand in his, inspects it, and moves on to the other hand. Pick up the hand.
His flesh is cold, icy.
He's dead, brain. How many ways do you gotta say it to me before you realize that's just how it is?
Pleased to meet you. Where are you from and what's your name?
My name is...
I'm only fucking
What?
with you. I know where you're from. From Cappadocia.
Okay.
And your name is Il Corbo. What can I do you for, Il Corbo de Cappadocia?
That's a pretty cool name. That is much better than Harry Dubois. What the fuck did I just get, by the way? Did this finish? Oh, it sure did. All right, cool. It's good to hold your hand. Did you like it when I stroked your hair?
I did, Kobo. I
Awesome.
did. Reminded me of when I was just a small boy. Before this
You
happened
look
to my
terrible.
face and my body. You did me a kindness there.
Cool, because I thought it was getting a little weird, but I had to know what the bump was
We
on your
should do
head.
this more often. Be close like this, I mean.
I don't know if
Hands
that's
are
gonna
clean.
work.
No sign of
Lieutenant
injury from
concludes.
struggling.
All right, were we expecting
I
any?
was. Maybe I'm just not seeing them. Honestly, this stench is making it hard for me to think at the moment.
Glad you're leading the investigation and autopsy, Kim. All right, write it down. He turns to the side to breathe.
All
It's
for
not
the
enough.
external. Well done. What next?
Well, if you can't handle this, Kim, oh boy, you're not gonna love the internal
Central nervous
examination,
system.
he
I have
says, and then
nothing.
concludes
Do
abruptly.
you have anything on this man's central nervous system?
Of course, there is a moral to be drawn from it. A
Uh-huh.
moral to this story.
If I may add the moral of this
What
story.
would that be?
He looks at you,
The
inquisitively.
dead man looks, too, with barely contained excitement to hear the moral of his story.
The brain is very vulnerable to compromises in its blood supply.
I think that
Okay.
may well be the moral of every story, officer.
Right, the lieutenant grins. I'll write non-applicable.
Musculoskeletal.
Uh-huh.
Purge fluid is coming from the mouth.
He gets
Not
close to the
injury
mouth
related.
hole.
Eyes and tongue protuberant. Hyoid bone. Let's see.
Hyoid bone. I don't know what that
With
is.
his eyes almost closed, the lieutenant puts his hand on the dead man's throat and begins to massage it, gently. A rotting smell erupts from the mouth. Purge fluid runs down his lips, black and viscous. You
Awesome.
hear cracks as the lieutenant moves his sharp fingers inside the flesh, like the creaking of an old house at night.
Gross.
Yeah, jack that fucker off!
I could kill you. I know. I say it every time, but I need you to
The
stop.
hyoid bone is fractured. The rest
He
of
says
the
after a while.
musculoskeletal system is intact.
All right.
Unremarkable.
Go. Write it down.
Respiratory system.
Oh, back hunt. I thought he was gonna say that. Back hunched, as if in prayer, he begins to pry open the dead man's jaws. He stops to exert more force. Both hands are used.
Oral
I
cavity shows
hate
no
it.
lesions. The victim has received dental implants, possibly after a combat wound.
All right.
Mouth swollen. Hemorrhaging present in mucosa of the lips and
You're
mouth.
good. All right. Look inside the dead man's
No
mouth.
scream, no sigh of relief rises from the darkness inside. It's humid there. Sickly sweet air, unlike anything living. You feel like you're
Sickly
about to
sweet.
throw up again, straight in that mouth of his.
Look deeper inside.
It's hard.
Yeah.
Once more,
Yeah.
you taste stomach acid in the back of your throat. A contraction. Your throat pumps a little something from your
I hate
stomach
that.
and into your mouth. You're forced to swallow, just to keep looking.
Awesome.
Inside, you see darkness. Just a mess of meat and darkness.
Yeah. What did I hope to achieve
There
from
are
this?
ancient mysteries down there, Kobo.
This.
Ask me later.
You got it.
Hemorrhaging present in mucus.
Lieutenant repeats impatiently. He lets go of the jaws. The mouth snaps shut before you. Look again. Write it down.
Hepatobiliary. NA.
What? He wipes his brow. Why? Do we have anything?
Are you a hepatobiliary expert?
No, but you said that we were qualified to do the field autopsy. If we don't know things, how are we at all qualified? He looks at the corpse's stomach with a mixture of tiredness and disgust. I don't think
Neither
so.
am I.
And that's
That's
it.
it. Same for toxicology and serology. NA.
Both? How would you know?
Unless you have untapped reservoirs of knowledge there.
Holy fuck, Kim. Are you, like, incompetent as shit? You're not even gonna try? You don't have any tools here? You said we were prepared to do a field autopsy, and you got nothing. It would take a blood test in the back of a van to get this done, Kim. Whatever. The completionist in me wonders if there's something we could still
Like a
do.
toxicology screening.
Yes.
At this stage, I doubt processing will find anything, even if he was brimming with cocaine.
Okay.
But still, you should add a request.
Great. Write NA and add toxicology requested.
Cardiovascular. The body exhibits heavy lividity. Blood has gathered in the hands, feet, and neck. Hypostasis is visually consistent with the hanging.
Sweet. Write it down.
Gastrointestinal.
He breathes a sigh of approaching relief. This is the last field on the list. He looks around to the ground. The pool of feces there.
This will do.
This will do!
Digested semi-solid food in stomach. Voila.
He touches the corpse's bloated lower abdomen. Briefly. Write it down. Omit the voila. Keep the
What's
voila!
next on the list?
Description of injuries.
Let's
Summary.
see. We have
tilts his head.
bite marks, contusions on the head and chest, and a ligature mark encircling the neck. You'll need 3 fields. Leave a 4th one too.
Okay.
Be thorough if you want maximum results.
Alrighty. What's the 4th injury field
Nothing. Just in case.
for? Okay. Bite
Head,
marks.
chest, and scalp bite mark injuries. Predation by birds has caused damage to the body.
Okay. Alright.
Odontologist does not need to be consulted.
Sweet. Write it down.
And your opinion, officer?
Opinion. Fatal injury. Beneath the description there are 2 boxes waiting to be ticked. Non-fatal. Post-mortem.
Agreed. Next injury?
Contusions.
So, the scalp bleeds from a post-mortem head injury, a stone. The injury does not have the rim of an early inflammatory response. The perpetrator on the scene has confessed to causing it post-mortem.
Right.
At maximum velocity, fucko!
Has confessed to causing it at maximum velocity.
Write it down.
Coagulated blood sticks to his scalp and chest, where the countless stones have hit the dead man. Beneath the description of injury, 2 boxes.
This feels like 2 truths and a lie. Like one of these is gonna be a misdirection here. I feel like it could be the stones. Because, like, surely... It's not like you can just, like, tie a guy to a fucking tree, right? Like, there was obviously a struggle. But is that supposedly the ligature marks? Whatever. Non-fatal,
Right.
post-mortem.
Next,
Turn the page
The
back.
corpse lay slouched to the side, oblivious to its surroundings.
Go.
The field autopsy form describes his state in 3 parts.
Tell me something, dead man.
Shoot, Looney Rooney.
Oh, at the autopsy, you said you have ancient mysteries.
Oh yes, Kobo mi Lobo.
All right.
In the gift horse's mouth. Tracts and wakes and waterways. Ancient materials buried.
Yeah, but to where, brother?
Just a small gulp away. My beloved Kobo. A small gulp away.
You telling me to get drunk? He's telling me to get drunk. Why? All right, well, I hate you. You stink and you're boring. Enough.
back.
All right, ligature mark. Finish the autopsy.
dark red abraded ligature mark encircling the neck, with a gap on the nape measuring, let's say, 7 centimeters. The hyoid bone is fractured, the cervical column intact. I see hemorrhaging on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. Depth of the mark, 1 centimeter. No signs of clawing on the neck.
Write it down.
Below the note, 2 customary boxes wait to be ticked. The man's head jerks to the side. The ring around his neck is visible. Think for a moment. There's time. Don't rush.
I know. This is what I was saying before. How do you just, like, tie a fucking live human being to a tree like this when we can't even climb up to get up to it? Right? Certainly he was dead before that. There wasn't signs of respiratory failure. Is that what they said? Other than the ligature marks on the neck, right? Ugh, fuck this game. Why is it doing this to me? I think he had to be killed beforehand, right? Because you're not gonna hang a live human being up on a fucking tree like that. I mean, even if you had like 7 guys, how are you doing it? How are you hanging him up there? Had to be after death. Had to be after death. Lieutenant falls silent, abruptly.
Why do you say that?
He tilts his head. I just took a whack in the dark. I'm serious. I don't think this was the injury that killed him.
Okay. Why don't you think it was fatal?
I arrived at this conclusion through the psychic arts. Why weren't his hands tied? Big man like this, I would tie his hands when marching him to the gallows. Yeah, literally
Honestly,
though.
I'm not sure there weren't marks on his wrist.
Well, you
That
didn't
part got blurry
fucking
from
write it down.
the stench. But you are right, I was ready to call this. Now I think we should leave it empty, at least for the time being.
Well, thank you, Kim. Thank you so much. I'm glad that your one job here you cannot do properly because I have bad eyesight. Get better glasses! Get different lenses, Kim! I'm sick of this fuzzy eye bullshit! Get better glasses!
Let's
Anyway.
wrap this up. I pronounce
right.
this field autopsy over.
Sweet. He produces a small black plastic roll from his jacket. A body bag. First, how did it go?
It was a
You look
an
for the right
irregular
words.
field autopsy. We did not establish cause of death, which is supposed to be the goal of an autopsy. But personally, I do not see this as a parameter for success.
I mean, me neither. If you're just trying to confirm that you're right, you'll miss the
We
point.
also requested a toxicological screening. That was thorough.
Mhm.
The results should arrive in a couple of weeks, if we are lucky.
Cool.
I will not hold my breath.
All right, what
we
else?
were thorough with the list of injuries too. We described them all in detail. What is there to say?
Yep.
Given the circumstances, it was a professional field autopsy.
I just want you to fucking say it out in the open that I did something right for once, Kim. Anyway, what
I
now?
need a copy of that autopsy form. Then I will drive him to Faubourg
All right, rip out a copy of the autopsy
for
page.
processing.
He looks at the dead man one more time, then at the slip of red paper in his hands, then at the corpse
You
again.
tilt your head, also looking at the corpse.
Does he, did he notice that I omitted the boots?
I'm sure we didn't get everything.
Whoa!
There's always something.
Come on, it's legendary!
You run your
Fuck
hands
me,
over
damn
the
it.
victim's cold body, his limbs, his
Darn
torso
it.
with its swollen organs.
Fine.
Maybe you should be more thorough.
Maybe you should shut the fuck up. Look in his pants
The
again.
genitals in his breeches continue to be.
Can't get enough of that dick.
Do you think
Fucking
we
shut
missed
up.
something?
You
Yes, I
can't shake
do.
the feeling that there are more secrets concealed in the flesh before you.
Yes, there's something we're not seeing.
Okay, well, we are in livor mortis here. He is
Really?
disintegrating.
Uh-huh.
We need to refrigerate the body if we want to conduct another examination, and we need to do
Okay.
it fast.
Okay. Where do we find a fridge for the
It would
body?
have to be industrial in size. Let's start by asking Gart at the Whirling in Rags.
We're just gonna
and
put him in the
fleet
kitchen?
store down at the gates.
Cool.
If they don't know,
Uh-huh.
but only
His gaze falls
all
on
else
Kuno. Okay.
What are you looking at, Beano man? You want a piece of the Kuno? Wanna get fucked?
No.
Only full
No one does. That reminds me of the Bo Burnham bit where he's like, it's crazy. I fuck a kid and I'm a pedophile, but that kid fucks me and I'm still the pedophile. I need to take another look at the body first.
This is one task we cannot sideline.
Uh-huh.
With every hour, whatever we are looking for will become harder to find.
Okay. All right. Okay. We need to put him in the fridge. We need to find a fridge to put this guy in so I can take the fucking boots. Because if we bag him and take him away, not going to get the boots. I just know that. I just know that. All right, let's leave. Let's leave and look for a refrigerator. Hello?
Lonesome,
Oh, yeah.
Long way home.
Sweet. It's going to tell me where my house is. Oh,
Here we go.
it's a lot
Home
of
awaits.
liquor in a
Walk
strange
past
bottle.
Station 41 and through the market, past
Okay.
the Boogie Street spearhead to the other side of the lake, the frozen eye at the center of the district. Then past the video rental store on the corner. There, at the end of a street lined with pine trees, a small house no larger than a matchbox. 11 Voyager Road. You no longer live there. Those times are gone. And so are those people. Why did you come here? Why are you still here? And where's the dealer?
The
You
dealer.
have to get back to work. That's all you have now.
Oakley dokley. Well, what are my bonuses? Learning cap for perception raised to 5. Speed gives 1 PSI. PSY. Psi.
Can't get involved.
1 psi. Oh, speed. What is speed? Drugs? Is that what it is? So, huh. Interesting. So speed gives 1 psi. I can only assume it means drugs. I mean, I can only assume that it means that cocaine will give me 1 psychic skill. Wait, no. Speed isn't cocaine. Speed is meth. So whatever. Don't worry about it. All right. Then I'm finding a fridge. Let's go talk to Gart. I mean, are there other things I should be doing today that are a bit more important? Like all of my fucking favors that I have to do for every important person. I'm sort of just, you know, letting fall by the wayside in support of me stealing these boots. But fuck them. Once I get these boots, I'll be God. Hello. What do we have here? Can I not talk to you, sir? All right then. I can't talk to any of these people. Very nice. They don't want to talk to me. Hey Gart, you know where a fridge is?
Can I help you?
I seem to be in need of a fridge.
Yes. For the dead body. You want to put a dead corpse into my fridge, right?
That I do.
Correct him.
No. We want to put a very important dead body into your fridge. Yep, that's the gist of it. And now...
You're lying.
He shakes his head.
You're not putting a dead body into my fridge.
Why?
Because this is a culinary establishment, not a morgue. I can't believe you even asked me.
I'm requisitioning your fridge. I am the law.
Before,
Lieutenant, you too?
That's right.
You're asking too? No.
Yes.
The answer is no. I will not turn this place into some kind of macabre circus.
Oh, you won't. You'll just let, you know, the thing hang there for a week. Shut up. Shut up.
Let's go talk to the frit clerk.
All right, here's your trash container key.
Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for.
Found the victim's clothes.
How strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
Who else has keys to the trash container?
The trash collection service, CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Okay.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threats that solves itself down the road.
Okay. The garbage people are hard to track down here, eh? All right, cool. I kind of like that. Maybe you don't remember putting them there. Maybe you were sleepwalking or in a fugue state. Could someone on your staff have put them there?
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her.
Okay.
I can vouch for all my staff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene.
Your words mean little to me, Gart. I will probably confirm that
Yes.
myself anyway, but goodbye. I am in need of a fridge, and I will find a fucking fridge. Even if it means bartering with the Kuno. I absolutely will do it. I'll give that little fuck anything he needs if I can take these boots. Where the fuck was I going? Excuse me.
Is this about the questions again? Because
No.
I don't really know anything.
Do you have a fridge?
Right behind you.
She nods towards the buzzing machine in the corner. You're right. This is a fridge. Wicked!
Yeah.
She's not really paying attention to you anymore. I need to store a corpse there.
You're joking, right?
Nope. Yes, this was just a joke. A bad joke. Measure the fridge with your fingers, one eye closed. Never mind, it would never fit. No, I'm not joking. I need to store the corpse of a hanged man in your fridge.
Okay. It wouldn't even fit, you know.
Do I know?
Now that I'm looking at it, maybe a glass-doored fridge in a public grocery store isn't the best option for storing a corpse.
Pity. Would have been so beautiful.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right. I guess I'll ask this too. This is important.
Fine.
Whatever. Goodbye. So I still need a fridge, eh? Yep. I always knew it would come to this. Obviously. They would not have said that that we'd have to make a possible deal with Kuno if that possible deal wasn't just walking itself up to the runway. I have some very interesting expressions that don't even make sense to English speakers. So anybody that's watching my videos and is like, is that an idiom that they use in America? No. I'm just an idiot.
Someone
Hello?
tried to kill Kuno's girl. What's up with that? You want to talk about it?
I'm sorry about that. I got carried
Do
away.
this shit again, and Kuno's gonna climb in your room at night with a knife.
I'm aware.
Kuno knows where you sleep. The
I
pig
know.
who fucked his window up. I'm gonna climb in through that balcony, put the fucking knife in you. Yeah. I've been in your room.
Cool.
But you and Kuno are good for now. Pals,
Awesome.
Shoot that
Hells.
shit at Kuno. Let's have a jolly time.
Let's do
The
it.
determination in his voice leaves little room for doubt. in
Fuck
his
you,
sense.
composure. Okay,
and
let's.
you're back in business with the Kuno. Now, what is it?
Amazing. Kuno dominated me. Fantastic. All right. Kuno, found your shack. About the crime scene, you could often play. The body, what do you know about it? Kuno, I need a fridge to stash the
For
body.
the fuck imp. Good thing you asked the Kunmeister. Kuno knows
Kunmeister.
a fridge. Perfect
Really?
for freezing.
Really? I don't believe it.
Kuno knows all kinds of shit. Kuno
I believe
gets
that.
around.
All right, where can I find this perfect fridge then?
Bacon Man's in a rush. But
Bacon Man.
what's in it for the Kuno?
Oh,
What's the return on Kuno's investment?
a corpse-free yard. Don't you have civic pride? Kind sir, I'll repay you for this information one day. Right now, the clock is ticking. Okay. Come on, Rhetoric. You're my goddamn tag skill. Let's go.
By killing in
Nice,
his
nice,
territory,
nice.
someone has openly challenged Kuno. It's
Uh-huh.
in his best interest to put them in their place.
Damn right. Some arrogant shit thinks he can kill in the Kuno's kingdom without asking the Kuno first. That sounds like lawlessness to
A
me.
dark flame smolders in Kuno's eyes as he ponders your argument. Wordless, like kings do.
Sure. This outlaw's fate is in your hands. Let's make an example of him. Help me locate him using fridge body technology.
All right, Kuno here. See that shit house over there?
He points to the collapsed building with the bookstore.
Cold comes over you as you glance behind him at the crumbling colossus there, casting a shadow on you.
Yes, I see it. Big tall one behind
You
you.
gotta get in that shit. In
He
there
points again.
deep.
What do you mean, in there deep?
Check the fucking basement, pig.
Right.
Don't you
okay.
know anything?
The kid rolls his eyes.
Always check the fucking basement, recon
Right.
style.
Sounds
There's
correct.
a giant fridge down there. Fucking
Cool.
will fit, no problem.
He nods
It looks
confidently.
like a white bird or some shit. Try not to piss yourself when you see it.
Okay.
A white bear? A polar bear?
How do I get in the building
Through
again?
the bookstore, you gotta
Okay.
beg the book bitch. Used to be you
Okay.
could get in there through the doorbell, jam that shit. Book bitch changed that. Kuno
Hmm. Okay.
doesn't beg, so Kuno doesn't go there anymore.
Beg the book, bitch.
Yeah,
That's a
book
lot of
bitch,
alliteration.
Beggar. You stupid or something?
I guess I am, because that's all I could say.
It means the
Anyway.
bookstore. We have to ask the proprietor of the bookstore.
Yeah, Kim. I got
See,
it.
surprised
All
that's
right.
it.
Thanks,
Didn't
Kuno.
hear it from Kuno, pig.
He looks
But
at you
don't forget
seriously.
where you heard it from.
You know what, Kuno? I actually kind of
Kuno
like you.
owns
You're a
you
pretty
now,
great
pig.
criminal.
You're
Yeah,
Kuno's property.
Very good. All right, Kuno, found your shack.
You found Kuno's secret door to Kuno's secret shack.
Yeah.
It was closed for 5,000 years. How the fuck did you get in?
I phase shifted through the roofing material.
Shit. Get the fuck out of here. You can't do that.
Oh, yes,
Can't
I can,
do
you little
that,
son of a
Kuno.
bitch.
He's trying to fuck at you again.
Nuh-uh.
Pigs can't displace. Can't do that teleport shit.
He says to himself. Then he turns to you.
How did you like it in there, pig old boy? Kuno's got a lot of cool shit there, right?
Know anything about the drugs?
That's where Kuno gets his daily hit of electric. Kuno Shazam. Kuno rides the fucking lightning in there, pig.
Awesome.
Bet you'd like to ride the lightning too,
It
wouldn't you?
would up my psi
You feel
abilities.
tired and old, but you could have that sparkle in your eyes.
What was with the pig head? What's with the tube of magnesolum,
It's a
Kuno?
vitamin, pig. Don't
Okay.
you know anything?
Sure. He looks at you like you just pointed at the sun and asked what it
You could
was.
use some.
It's magnesium, right?
Yeah, it's the mag.
Failure.
You fucking need that shit to stay on top of your game. Kuno goes through like a tube a day, rips mag like a motherfucker, and you could use a bottle.
Thank you.
Don't teach him, Kuno. He's going to use it against you, Kuno.
Know all about magnesium. I rock it all the time. Can I fucking stop
You're not
talking to
getting
you now?
through.
I've heard
You're
enough of
throwing
this.
my stuff.
I've heard enough of this. I'm
Kuno,
off.
don't-
God, you people are so fucking annoying. Like, there's some people, they just get to me. Either it's their voice, it's how they say things, what they say. I'm just done. I'm just
Hear
done.
that? Magnesium. That's what you're lacking. The lack of magnesium has you slouched.
So there's a lack of magnesium
Yes, and it's critical. Look at yourself. You're practically devolving into a fish due to the lack of magnesium
Fish?
in your bloodstream.
in me. I need to mag it up. So, I need to mag it sideways?
Mag it sideways? What are you talking about?
Uh-huh.
You need to mag it up. You've probably had 2 heart attacks and a minor stroke already. And the only prescription is insane amounts of magnesium.
You're saying I need to become a magnesium-based life form?
Yes. If you want to live, you need to evolve.
Okay.
You need to transcend the carbon barrier. Go to the apothecary and buy insane amounts of magnesium.
Okay.
It will reverse the damage to your circulatory system.
If you say so. I don't know about that one. Magnesium-based life form. -1 shivers. No shakes. That sucks. I like shivers. It's generally understood that human beings are carbon-based organisms, fusing little carbon tubes together to form complex, mushy structures capable of thought, love, and locomotion. It is also known that these structures sometimes like to take the edge off by consuming ethanol, amphetamines, etc. In such cases, it is important to supplement your body with magnesium. Tired? Mag it. Down? Mag time. Liver damage? Maximum mag! Some people say magnesium doesn't really do anything, and you just need to quit. What do we tell them? Mag it up! Alright, I don't know. I don't really know. Do I care? Do I care? I don't think I care. But surely it'll up my, endurance or something. Oh, unlock a new slot. The fuck? You need 1 skill point. Did I just use a skill? I did use I had a skill point? What in the goddamn fuck? I'm so ridiculously bad at understanding this shit, but that's okay. I just can't read the UI. I'm an idiot, I guess. Into the bookstore. Hello, ma'am. Book bitch. What's going
Welcome
on?
to crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. My name is Plaisance.
Hello, Plaisance. The clerk extends a greeting.
Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
Oh boy, alright. Before we go on, you seem to be well off enough. Can you give me money? No. So are you the owner of the store?
I am. The proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
Her voice is high-pitched, as if to give it more penetration. I was told that there's a huge fridge in the building's cellar. Can you lead me there?
Fridge?
She
No,
fidgets
I don't
with her
know anything
pendant.
about a fridge. Aren't
Oh,
you
really?
interested in books?
She nods at the
For
bookshelves.
whatever reason, she's lying to you about the fridge.
Definitely.
Seems like you have to find your own way to the cellar.
Righto. Alright. Who's the little girl standing outside?
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell
don't know,
me,
I didn't talk to
was
her.
she at her post, doing her job like a proper girl?
Yeah, sure.
Wonderful. Did you talk to her?
Nope.
Why not? Was she not friendly enough? Were you not compelled to talk to her?
I don't know. I just walked right in here instead. I'm not interested in talking to a kid. I just walked in here.
Oh yes, okay, that makes sense. It's working then. Yes. Do browse our books, sir.
You are so annoying. You are so annoying. It's okay. Let's change the subject. I'm not here to
The woman
fuck with your
before
kid.
you scans the store, her shoulders rigid and tense. Every now and then, she nudges her glasses.
What if I want to buy a book?
Then why are you talking to me? Everything.
She
Yeah,
smiles.
good question. See you later, dipshit. I'm gonna find my own way, because it's definitely back
You
here.
see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room.
Indeed,
a
I do.
strange cage-like trinket dangles from the curtains.
Cage-like trinket.
Excuse me, officer. The back
Oh,
room
yeah?
is strictly for employees only.
Oh, that's funny. I'm the
You're
fucking
about to
law.
pull apart the curtains. The petrified voice of the shop owner cries out once more.
Sir, don't touch that. I told
Mm-hmm.
you it's off limits for the customers.
And I told you I'm not a customer. I'm the police, asshole. Her hand is closed around her pendant, her fingers nervously playing with the talisman.
Parapsychologically speaking, we're done
Oh,
if
yeah?
you decide to open them.
Is that
I
right?
won't be held responsible for the consequences. It's too dangerous.
What the fuck are you
She
talking
looks
about?
away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
I've heard there's a fridge there that I need. Ma'am, this is different. I'm a police officer. I need to get in there. But I sense this place is calling for me. I must investigate. Beyond the threshold. I don't care. You can't stop me. I'll open them. All right? I'll think about it for a while. There's a fridge back there, asshole.
Everybody suddenly needs something from there.
She waves her
Leave the
hands
curtains
angrily.
be. It's what it wants.
What the fuck are you talking about? Can you be a little less vague here? I'm the police. I need to get in there.
Why? It's not like anyone was killed there.
She stops abruptly as her hand flies over her mouth, baffled by her own
I'm
bluntness.
sorry. I don't mean to be so impolite. Just please don't go there. I can't allow that.
Well, you're not
You'll
going to
only
stop
make
me,
things
very
worse
clearly.
And unleash the powers.
The curtains do seem frail suddenly, not robust enough to contain a slippery darkness.
What the fuck are you talking about right now? I don't care. You can't stop me. I'm opening the curtains.
Please
She
just
raises her
talk
hand to
me,
try to
officer.
stop you.
Come here and let's talk this through before you decide to do anything extreme.
Talking
How extreme
is
could it
always
be?
good. Go see what she has to say.
Okay, but I swear to God, if she wastes my fucking time with vague bullshit and doesn't actually explain what's back there, I don't care. Like Schrodinger, I'm killing this
There
cat.
is something mysterious about the curtains.
Uh-huh.
Be careful.
Fine.
You see a tattered set of curtains and a polyhedron-shaped cage-like
Oh, now it's
trinket.
polyhedron shaped, is it? All right. I mean, I guess it always was. If it's a cage, it's a box. Whatever. Shopkeeper, what's behind the curtains?
Nothing. Why aren't you browsing the books?
I'm glad
Don't
I
you
took the
feel
time to talk
compelled
to you.
look at the books?
No,
You want
I
to?
don't at all. Fuck
She
you.
speaks almost as if she's trying to put a spell on you.
Literally, yes.
Urging you to buy more books.
She's like a solicitor.
Oddly enough,
Absolutely.
The more she
Except
tries to draw
I'm
you
in her
away
store.
from the curtains, the more alluring they become.
Yeah, absolutely. Examine the strange cage-like trinket.
You see some kind of charm, an irregular polyhedron assembled from bones, sticks, and straw. Inside, a disturbing fish head with empty eye sockets stares at you.
What the
This
hell?
is a traditional Seminese ward, meant to
Okay.
provide protection against ill luck, bad dreams, curses, and other supernatural scourges.
So how about I just put that shit in my pocket, and then I go face this thing, and I'll be fine. Am I right? Who are the Seminese?
Inhabitants of Ile de Fantôme, the
Ah.
Seminine Islands down south.
All of this means nothing to me without a map. Like, I'm just gonna put that out there. Like, my sense of space and direction is already terrible. They have given me, like, 5 different isles and islands in the southwest, east, north, why I don't fucking know
Aside
any
from
of
poking at
I can't put it together in my head.
There is nothing else to do with the fish head charm at this time. The curtains remain shut before you. The
Fuck
curtains,
you. Fuck
tattered,
you, Placence. Rip them down. Let's go.
You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little Seminese wards, your shadow looming over it like an omen.
Okay.
I warned you. You're unleashing forces beyond your understanding.
A fucking drug-addicted child used to come in here on the regular to look at this thing. It's fine. Fucking idiot. Wow. Yeah, we're really scared of this area, huh? Ghostly silhouettes of hairdryers. Ooh, spooky hairdryer. A vaguely androgynous portrait of a man. Go. Merely looking at that unmanly haircut threatens your masculinity. All right, Harry, let's calm the
heavy
fuck
door
down.
with a missing handle stands before
Son
you,
of a bitch.
covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of Seminese trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked.
Knock on the door.
Only an echo. No one is there. A hollowed-out, dark echo.
It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. All right, Placence, do you have a fucking key for this shit? I'll kill you. Come on, book bitch.
I wasn't kidding when I said we're parapsychologically done.
Oh yeah,
You
I don't know what the
care
fuck
about
that
the
means.
consequences.
I
Give you
don't.
the right.
Because I'm the law. I'm a rebel. I live by my own rules. I detected psychic emanations from within and was compelled to investigate. I don't know. Nothing really. I don't have any right. I'm sorry. I am not fucking sorry, cop. I live by my own
Don't
rules.
expect my help from now on. The back door is locked, and I threw away the key. I won't trifle with such forces.
She fiddles with her pendant.
Do look at the books, though.
All right, you little bitch. Where is your dumpster? Hopefully I can root in that. I swear to God, did I fuck this? Did I fuck this by not talking to Placence first? I hate it so much. Trash. Come on. No key. Are you dead serious? Come on.
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with its graffito, bullet holes, and an RCM sticker.
Good mail delivery box. Fuck you, mail delivery box. Good boy.
The
I love
box
it.
seems happy.
I'm so
Eat
glad.
Shit pig, fucked by the coon, and St. G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore, and best set mailbox also.
I feel your mail collection box. Been there. Post-l'aventure mail collection box. Been there. Mail collection box. You should man the fuck up. I feel
The
you,
mail
dog.
collection box seems cathartic. Thankfully, then, so do you. You shudder. Then you swallow.
Sweet. Let's go. Alrighty. Do you have a key?
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open.
Hello.
Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
I'm not at all. Is it okay if I ask you some questions?
Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope that
What's your
my
name?
is Annette, sir. My mum.
Sorry, I know you
her
weren't
name is
finished, but
Plaisance.
I'm
She
sick
owns
of
the
everyone
store.
talking so much a
She's
little bit.
inside minding the register or organizing the stock.
The girl gazes at the window, then suddenly jolts, her eyes wide, as if recalling
Feel
something.
free to step in and browse our wares.
Okay, I guess I will. Alright. I'll see you around. I don't think I'm making any headway there. Probably have to reload my save and try to convince fucking bitch-ass book bitch to let me into the goddamn door. Come on.
Hello again, esteemed officer. And welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Thanks. You stupid bitch. Alright, let's... you goddamn bitch, D. Let's just open the fucking door with the pry bar.
A heavy door with a
Come
missing
on.
handle stands
Doesn't even
before
help at
you,
all.
covered in
All
dozens, if not hundreds, of Seminese trinkets and charms. It appears to
Forward! Charge! No fucking way! But it said it worked. But it said it worked. Did you wait for nothing?
You smash into the wood and see a small crack appear on the door
Sweet.
frame. It's going to take one more try to break through to the other side.
All
But
right.
you've done it.
Sweet!
You're not thinking of trying again, are you?
The lieutenant stares at you as you stand there, silent and brooding. Smash into the door again, wordless. Smash into the door and shout, "Fuck the system!" Smash into the door and shout, "Freeze door bags!" Smash into the door and shout, "Hands up now!" Smash into the door and shout, "Fuck, it hurts!" Just do it, wordless. Fuck it. Be stoic, Harry. Come on, for once in your goddamn life. Hell yes. Fuck yes. What do you gotta say, Kim?
What is this place?
The lieutenant stares at the dusty training equipment. It's an adventure. It's the netherworld, beyond the veil. Looks like a gym to me. No idea, Kim. My head hurts. My head hurts
You
bad.
didn't have to ram the door down, you know?
Did
No
I
one's been here
not?
For ages.
Okay.
I doubt the electricity still works. Good thing we have a flashlight on us.
Yeah,
Don't
we'll
forget
find
to
some
take it out
orbs.
of your bag before we move.
Some specks of dust shimmer in a ray of streetlight falling from the window. Other than that, the room is dark.
Swag.
An eerie feeling rises in your chest.
What if there's a reason no one's been here for ages? Let's just keep going. I'm sure it's just a regular abandoned house. Nothing mysterious
Sounds good.
here. Cool. Very good. And we'll just look for some mysterious orbs. Don't worry about it. That's also a completely normal part of a house. Excuse me? Hello? Smells like leather and sweat. Is that an orb I'm seeing right now? A shot put ball. Why? A ball used for playing shot put, a favorite pastime of elderly gentlemen. You feel like you should hold on to this and make good use of it. To sell such a beautiful old school sports equipment would be a sin. It's only 13 real, so it's not even that much. I know the guys out there are playing shot put, though, the old guys. The poster says Citius, Ortis. The rest is worn off. Great. Did they have a different, like, month and year system? Hello? What the fuck are you doing, Harry? Worn out wall bars. They look unsafe. Cool. Let's look at this guy.
A barbell lies on the floor. The
This
color has worn
requires
off
further
its weight
investigation.
plates.
Right.
It's 60 kilograms. Your triceps hum at the sight of these weights. Show the world what kind of beast it's dealing with.
This is a
Lift
one-way ticket to embarrassment.
There are no collars on the barbell.
Right.
This is a safety hazard.
Yep.
Why does it feel so familiar?
I don't know. Is this familiar because I'm a weightlifter? Look, Kim, it's a trap. There are no collars on the barbell. Yeah.
You're right. The weight may fall off. Better
Yep.
not touch it then.
What kind of bastard would just remove the collars? Should be a
It
felony.
would be a violation of EPIS safety regulations if the gym was still operating, but it isn't. No one's supposed to come here anymore.
Cool. I gotta take a pee-pee. Is this familiar because I'm a weightlifter?
No, it's not that. It's the stale smell of rubber, the squeaky sound of sneakers, your bruised knee against the mat, and a whistle. Then the feeling is gone.
Okay.
It's just a memory.
Yeah.
A memory from another life. When you were young and fit.
Man, what a time to be alive. All right, see ya. Goodbye, Barbell. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. What do we got? Why you autosave? Don't do things. Sand is dripping from a punching bag. So it is. So it is indeed. All right, I'm gonna just go up here. I forgot that we're looking for a fridge, and I'm gonna have to come back here in the middle of the night. And it's gonna be a little spooky. The hallway is blocked by old window panes and debris. Go. Very, very cool. Everyone loves to see it. What do we got? Windows. A large demijohn full of strange liquid. Demijohn, of course. I also know what that is. It's right next to the Davenport. Wild animals stare at you in the dark, stuffed and mounted. Airship rotors covered in spider webs. Remind you of blades. Interesting. We have found quite an interesting place, haven't we, Kim? It's a lot spookier than I expected. A naked mannequin torso. Strange yellow coloring. What the fuck? I choose to believe it's rats. I choose to believe that there are rats and not people here.
Your flashlight slides over an old green chalkboard covered in scribbles, sketches, and schemes, like some ancient cave mural.
Right.
Some of the writing has faded with age, but you can still make out sections here and there. Photos and drawings have been pinned to the board.
Inspect the
These
drawings.
lithe, pointy-eared creatures appear to be different types of welkins. You make out autumnal candle welkins, casting wax-based magic.
Okay.
Translucent welkins, with organs shining under their skin, and even ether welkins, hailing from the vast emptiness of sidereal space.
Is this a real thing that's in this world that's actually a thing that we know exists, or is this just like a fantasy
Who
thing?
are all those creatures?
Yeah.
Fantasies of a tortured, feverish mind? One of the welkins, towering among the rest, appears to be different, however.
Examine the welkin. This is important.
It's Vara Hamira, a high welkin, his face white and scarred like cracked marble. This is clearly a welkin supremacist. The note says, all non-welkin races will be purged.
Wow. So a race war was brewed in here? Is this like the Manson family?
The Haldor, the Twarg, the humans, and even headless men, all of them, purged. Imagine a world filled only with welkin, green welkin, dread welkin, and the high welkin to rule them all.
Aw, man, that'd be crazy, dog. I don't fucking know how that would be.
A lot of time has gone into drawing these little welkin creatures.
Literally, why would anyone spend so much time on this? Who are these creatures? Who drew them? Are they real? So many questions. One of them is a welkin supremacist. Well, this has been educational. What the fuck?
This looks like concept art for a project. It's not really real.
Okay, one of them's a supremacist, Kim.
Political commentary. That one has a great beard, too.
Lieutenant nods at the welkin's facial hair. Why would anyone spend so much time on
Some
this?
people really like building a world, I think. Even if it's just for a game.
That right? It's pretty meta. All right.
Just look at those details. So much effort.
Are we just patting ourselves on the back right now for making a good game? Anyway, inspect the photos.
The photo collage depicts barren, icy landscapes wrapped in perpetual night. You see permafrost and glacial landforms, dead trees grown in under the snow. Entire oceans have been frozen from shore to shore. There are pictures of settlements on dried-up riverbeds, abandoned in a storm.
When did we go to bed?
Animal corpses in the dark, carcasses and bones. You see primitive oil rigs built into glaciers, boreal dvorg, yurts under the snow, great mammoth-like beasts of burden.
Right.
A pinned postcard reads, the heat death scenario. A desperate fight for geothermal energy engulfs the world as Wirral becomes untethered from its sun, drifting through the universe.
Pretty cool plot. Not gonna lie. It's not bad. Inspect the schedule.
This is a monthly calendar from the year 50. Cryptic words like sprint, daily minimi, and GPI span the marker-drawn grid, the grand scheme of production and money.
Okay.
It looks a bit like an academic calendar, only much more brutal.
If you say so.
Mini stands for a mini meeting. It's part of a bigger framework for managing work called RUN. Station 41 tried to implement it a few years ago, but failed.
Okay. All right, keep reading. What happened? Let's
Your
look at
eyes
something
glide
else.
over.
I mean,
This
actually, no. We should
mini
look at it more.
stands for a.
What
As
happened?
time goes on, the numbers in the boxes grow rarer and rarer. The board becomes an empty snowfield in the final days. Only failure and regret dwell in this region.
Okay.
Looks like they didn't make it.
Yeah. The lieutenant looks at the frigid ice field of nothingness.
A note in the bottom left corner of the chalkboard says, "See the prod schedule filament for details."
Okay, I don't really get it. Is it like a timeline for making this world, quote unquote? Like a game, like a story, like a production schedule, right? So, right. It must be like a movie or something? Or a game? I'm a little confused. I don't know why I can go into this so much. But it's a little weird. Inspect the
Handwriting
notes.
is only partly legible, but you can still make out 3 slogans: "Call in, tune out," "Wirral untethered," and "Heat death of the universe."
Okay.
The full text reads, "Heat death of the universe is the new black." Another note says, "The biggest advancement in role-playing systems since the 30s.
There it is. Okay, and now it all clicks together. It just literally took 250 words. I like to leave. I really love this game, but every time I go back to it, and I've calmed down a little bit. But seriously,
This
did we need a
appears to be some kind of
diatribe
machine with a
on
cube-shaped
that? Couldn't we
heart
just say
and
it's
a
an
wired
RPG
framework.
game? Like, why?
The keyboard has
We
a
need 5
rectangular
dialogue
on-off
options
button. A
and
piece of
4
paper still
branches out of
hangs
each
from
of
the
them.
printer.
It's fine. It just feels a little overwritten sometimes. Keyboard is a rectangle. Okay,
A
so
radio
mainframe.
computer.
Okay.
Just sitting here without anyone inside.
You sound surprised and a bit cautious, right?
What he means is that these things cost money. Why would anyone just leave it behind?
Yeah. The economy went to shit. Everyone just had to
But
dip.
we are looking for a fridge, and we are pressed for time, so...
That's very true.
the
I spent
other hand,
so many
It's not
minutes
that
looking
I'm
at that stupid
not
chalkboard.
interested in abandoned radio computers.
Yeah.
This is the Ream Civic radio computer, model RC5120, equipped with a Feld mainframe and a Ream-compatible printer. The machine lights up like some prehistoric animal stirring from its slumber, revealing fluorescent play and print keys on the keyboard. The hatch on the machine's central compartment is wide open.
Look
It's
inside.
empty like a beehive without its brood. Some cables have been left dangling, disconnected.
Damn
This
it.
is where the memory should go.
The lieutenant notes, observing the machine. Press print.
Nothing happens.
Press play.
Nothing happens.
Fantastic.
Something's missing. There's no tape in the player.
Right then. All right, let's leave. Fantastic. I wasted 3 more minutes doing nothing. Let's keep looking for a fridge. Blue velvet. Soft to the touch. Moth bitten. Great. But these plants are still thriving. What do we got? Scribbled across a notebook. Developers of the most advanced RPG in the universe. What the hell is this? Disco Elysium creators. I feel like this is a sly pat on the back to themselves, and I just think that's very funny. Quite entertaining. Where are the clothes it used to display? Who cares? Do you think you can't just buy a fucking blank mannequin, Harry? You're crazy. All right, what do we got? Steel rotor blades bearing a Slipstream logo. Sorry. Oh, the fuck? Production schedule filament memory. Oh, so I put that thing in the mainframe, right? The cube-like crisscross of filaments feels oddly fragile in your hand. Its intricate structure covered in dust. Silver tape on the side reads, production schedule. Note, this filament contains information that can be read using a radio computer. Okay. What if the tattoo was a one of these, right? But you just had to like somehow mash it into like a 3D thing to put it in the player, and then it would be like his memories? Be interesting. I don't know if that's true. Skis with Slipstream printed on the laminated top layer. Slipstream, am I right? My favorite company for skis, rotor blades, and everything else. 1.5 real. I need to keep looking for this fridge because I want these boots more than I want answers. And that's not a joke. Fuck this mainframe and fuck this game. Excuse me? Oh. And where the hell is this? Oh, that's right. It looks like a giant polar bear. Looks weird. Like there's things behind it. Why is it a polar bear? What do we got here?
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black.
Cool.
Looks like this furnace has a face, and it's a face of agony.
Let's leave it for now. Well, let's not get into that too much. I want to get into the fridge. The wall collapsed. It's inaccessible now. All right. Oh my god, I just get too distracted by everything. An ice cream maker. Defrosted and unplugged. Cool. I'm just wandering further and further from the fridge. The flashlight casts a strange shadow. There's a hidden doorway there. Okay. You wanna try using it? There we go. Two rusty rifles are hidden above the piping. They look inoperable. Yeah, you can definitely tell just by looking.
Off, revealing a compartment behind the wall. It's too dark to see in.
Look, there's a hole in the wall. Shine light on the hidden compartment.
There is, yes. And there also appears to be something inside the hole. Interesting. Do you want to take a look?
Okay, I do.
Your hand reaches deep into darkness and spiderwebs. Rummaging around, you find rusty rifles hidden away.
Rifles, Kim?
Are these any good?
Inspect
Most of them are rusty and inoperable, like the rest. But one catches your eye. A bolt-action model with a fine wood stock, in better cosmetic order than the others.
Hey, Everett. I don't think I need your stupid, fat fucking help looking for my gun. And if you threaten me with it, I'll shoot you dead.
It's a rare sight. It seems to no longer be functional, but still
yes,
a beautiful thing in its own way.
Amazing. Where are we? Look around the secret room. What does this mean? A rifle here?
It means there are firearms, albeit inoperable, still lying around in Martinez.
That makes sense.
It's an interesting coincidence, I would say.
Not really.
Might come in useful in the future.
It is a region full of war, Kim. It's not
this
surprising at all. Awesome. Where are we?
Seems like an old bunker from the revolutionary period.
Yes, indeed.
Look at all those rifles.
Yup.
Must be an old weapons cache.
Cache. It's a cache, of course. Someone has stuck some busted guns beneath the ceiling. It's just guns all over the place. Hell yeah. Ice cream makers, polar bear fridges, and guns. It all comes together. It all comes together, baby. A frozen ice cream maker that's still running. Cool. Want some ice cream, Kim? I kind of do.
2 cables are plugged into the breaker box.
Sweet.
The red one leads off into the darkness, and the black one to the ice cream maker nearby.
Okay.
Don't rip the red one out. You'll awaken the ghosts.
I believe you, Inland Empire. I'm sure the red one goes to the fridge. What do we got? Oh, another shirt. An insane mesh tank top. Intercom wires running into the breaker box. Sweet. Well, let's look at my insane. +1 drama. Clinically insane. Do I like that better than physical instrument? I mean, I like how he looks. He looks like a stripper, but I think I'm gonna keep my dirty shirt on, just so that my stats are more balanced. Oh, I am leaving. Slowly and surely, I am leaving. Let's not do that. Why can't I just go to the fridge? I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm sorry if everyone is like super annoyed. A cellar window. People's feet shuffling by on the street. Interesting. I don't see any people out there, but that's just a me issue. Yep, red wire goes straight into the fridge. I goddamn knew
You
it.
see a terrifying ice bear with a strange compartment in its belly. The door is covered in frost, and the bear's eyes are glowing red.
Sweet.
The bear looks oddly realistic. Is it taxidermy?
That'd be a giant fucking bear.
This must be the fridge you were told about. Look inside. See if it's big enough for the corpse.
Crack
A
open the
gust
door.
of freezing cold air rushes to greet you. You hear a low grumble as the bear regulates itself.
Regulates
this is
itself?
the inside of a refrigerator.
Yes.
The lieutenant takes a peek inside. His hand has found the holster of his gun.
Relax, Kim. It's a fridge,
Of
remember?
course. A giant ice bear-shaped fridge.
He relaxes his hand, his face bathed in the harsh light of the open fridge door.
Just what we were looking for.
Yeah.
Let's see what's inside.
Look
The
at that.
shelves are empty. All you see are crumpled ice cream wrappers with the brand name, Revachol Ice City. A handwritten note has been attached to the door. The fridge is huge.
This is clearly the fridge. It looks big enough for 2 corpses. Take the note from the door. Examine one of the ice cream wrappers. What is a giant bear-shaped fridge doing in an abandoned cellar in the first place? It's clearly the fridge. Looks big enough for
It's
two.
Certainly an eccentric choice, but it is capacious and cold enough, too.
Yeah, you could always just say I had a good idea without making it about how eccentric I am, how stupid I am, about how I have no memories. Just wish I could have one compliment, Kim. Just one.
But the optics
It's
of
okay.
this are awful, he thinks. We need to be as silent as we can.
Okay.
Your visual confirms you could fit 2 more bodies in the ice bear fridge.
Am I just gonna start racking
Shall
up
we go
bodies
in with
now?
the body, then?
Uh.
I'll take the head, you take the feet. The stairs won't be easy, but we'll manage.
All right.
The body
Let's do
is
this.
heavier than you expected and
course.
stinkier. It
Of
takes
course.
half an hour to get it down to the basement. Then 10 more minutes to stuff it into the fridge.
Jesus.
The lieutenant takes a step back to admire your handiwork.
Looks great.
Beautiful. A
Yeah.
dead body in a nice bare fridge. This is some of the best police work I've ever done.
Really? Think it's good work? I'm not sure I believe
Of
you.
course you don't. Look at that. What have we done? We stuffed a dead body in a nice bare fridge. This does not leave this room.
I think this is a glorious achievement, and people need to hear about it. We did our best with the means at our disposal. Yeah. I'm not proud either, but we did find a fridge. This isn't police work, Kim. It's art. We're artists, and this was our vision.
If I were an artist, this would certainly not be my vision. I
Sure, yours would be too fuzzy.
Much more conservative in my work.
He's right. His work would be much more formal.
It's
At least
true.
we've stopped the body from decomposing further. Now you can conduct another inspection under controlled circumstances.
Sweet.
Inside the icy realm of the ice bear fridge, the corpse
Wow.
stands slumped, waiting.
All right. One more time. Come on, baby.
Your arm reaches out
Yes.
and your eyes close, as if by their own volition.
Uh-huh.
It's dark all around. You feel cold, dead flesh through the latex glove.
Right.
It's right under the palm of your hand.
What is this? Just gotta put everything away real quick. Let me do that.
His face, his cheeks, his nose, his fat, swollen lips. Like a rubber spider, your gloved hand crawls on his features. Everything is silent, all around.
Crawl up his nostrils.
They are swollen shut. You need to really push to get in.
Push your fingers in his
Only
nose.
the little one fits. The flesh changes shape as you bore in, searching for something in the cartilage. The thing you're looking for, it's not there.
All right.
Crawl out, spider.
You got it. Put your fingers in his mouth. It's fucking disgusting.
The oral cavity is cold and moist. A ball-like tongue attaches itself to the base of the mouth, lolling around like a scallop.
Scallop.
You're
Very
on
good.
the right track.
Play with it. This feels
The
right.
tongue moves freely in the cavity. The mucus of the mouth is slippery, fragile, even through the latex. From the soft meat, teeth are budding. Hard pearls of bone in the gums and in the back of the mouth. Can you feel it? You're so
Krabs?
close. Rip his jaws open now. Look in.
Open your eyes and
A
look.
vision of black and dark red death, pried open by your hands and studded with teeth. Looks like he's laughing. Death fumes rising from his throat. And there, in the back of his mouth, above the bell of the uvula, right in the soft palate.
What?
see it.
It's so
Barely
good at like
visible
building
to
this
the human
tension.
eye. It is swollen shut, almost vanished. No larger than 0.4 centimeters in radius, the edges appear darkened.
Okay.
An abrasion collar. This is what we're after.
What? Abrasion collar.
Abrasion collar.
The lieutenant looks in. There's a pen in his hand. His notebook is open at the copy paper. Touch it with your finger, gently.
A black trickle of liquid runs into his throat from the wound.
Yeah, put your finger
Your
in.
index fits right in there. A tight tunnel of flesh opens up. Tissue damage. Wide enough for 2 fingers. As you push both in, you reach through his mouth, right into his brainstem.
His brain stem?
Yes, that's what this part is called.
Okay, from The soft palate in the uvula? I mean, I guess maybe. Feel around
The
first.
basal ganglia feels clumpy. What entered here has torn apart his reptilian complex.
Okay.
This man will never sleep again. Never wake.
Okay. Huh. Push deeper.
Your yellow fingers slide into the remains of the limbic system. There is no resistance. It's gelatinous. The slug-like structures are damaged too. The tearing extends deep into both hemispheres.
There's a cavity cut right between the
The
hemispheres.
lieutenant answers with the sound of his pen on paper.
I fucking knew it. Like, he didn't die from the hanging. Push
Your
deeper.
fingers are all the way in now, reaching toward the inside of his skull. The cavity goes further, but the entry wound isn't wide enough for the rest of your hand to follow.
Wriggle
Your
in.
fingers reach toward his skull. His cerebral cortex feels like jelly. Cold jelly. Strange fluid streams down your wrist as you push deeper until you feel it on the tip of your finger.
What?
Ice cold serrated metal. Its edges cut right through the latex and into your finger.
Gross. I feel a solid object right under the skull. I felt that when I was touching his head. Interesting. Inspect the skull
There's
first.
a tiny crack, a protrusion in the cranium, right in the back of his head. Your finger must be pointing straight at it from the inside.
Okay.
The object that is in there stops just short of the skull, in the encephalus, knocking this tiny fracture into the cranium.
Okay.
This is the irregularity you felt before.
Right.
The one that was too tiny to register consciously.
We have the makings of very small exit wound here.
Yeah, for sure. Please don't fuck me. Thank you. I'm always afraid. I mean, it gave me the 17%, right? So I could always fail the 93%. It's always possible.
You pick the object between your index and middle finger. It feels sharp, like metal. With your face twisting from pain and concentration, all you need to do is just...
I got it.
Good, good.
The fridge in the background buzzes with excitement. Slowly pull your fingers
The
out.
inside of the head feels cold and smooth, like a glove. Sweat dripping down your brow. Careful not to lose the prize between your fingers. With a plop, your hand
plop.
emerges from the mouth. The garden glove is covered in blood right up to the wrist. Between your fingers, a small flower. A blossom made of lead.
A bullet.
Yeah, the lieutenant puts a small bag marked evidence under it. Drop it in. This guy, come
bullet
on! It's
falls
not the
in the
cause of
bag,
death, baby!
Leaving a smattering of blood on the plastic. He raises the bag under his eyes and says,
A non-caliber rifle.
Really?
Some kind of brittle alloy. Fractured on impact.
Can I have
Of
it?
course, you deserve it.
The lieutenant drops the bag in your hand. Feels
We need
light.
to add an item to the injury list. Injury number 4. Oval entry wound with an abrasion collar.
It's like he knew.
Soft palate, back of mouth.
Wow. Entry ruined with an abrasion collar. I don't really know what that means. Oh. It means like the damaged skin around the thing. That's how you know it doesn't happen after they die. I get it.
Velocity. Temporary cavity in brain tissue. Small exit wound on the occiput.
You underlined
How does
the
that
injury
sound?
forcefully. Sounds like heaven. Sounds about right. Say nothing. Just nod. Sounds about right.
Opinion, fatal injury.
Get your hand quizzically. At this point, surely we're done. Goddamn
And one
right.
last thing. We
Quick,
can now
quick
fill
goes
in
the pen.
injury number 3. Ligament mark. Opinion non-fatal. Post-mortem. Treatment.
Treatment. How was it
he's
treatment?
proposing the bullet was the real cause of death, and the hanging an attempt to conceal this fact.
Right. Well, I guess logic did just tell me what he meant. So the ligament mark, the fractured hyoid bone, it was all treatment.
Yes, and the belt around his neck. The hanging. Even dragging him to the yard. All of it was done after this man was already dead.
Of course. You think so? Agree.
I have had my doubts for a while now. Since I saw there were no signs of struggle on his hands. And no claw marks on his neck.
No signs of struggle at the scene of the crime. And if two guys can't get him down, how you gonna get him up if he's alive? Whatever.
There have
Kim,
been other signs too.
been saying this
Small thing.
too.
We were right not to assign hanging as cause of death, as the perpetrators expected we would.
Yeah.
No such luck for them.
Sucks to suck,
We
Everard.
didn't fall for it, he thinks. There's pride in there.
Yeah.
There is, of course, the very real possibility he was both shot and hanged.
Why? For what reason? Who would do
That's
this?
for us to find out.
Right.
But this, it will make finding them just a little easier.
All right. Fuck it. I mean,
To put him out of his misery?
he
It's
thinks.
possible, but it doesn't explain all the other dubious things here.
Right.
Lack of struggle, primarily.
I agree.
I may be intellectually sloppy, but I prefer one theory at a time. And this just smacks of treatment to me.
Right. Why would anyone do this? I think I need to wash myself.
Oh, you really, really do. I am glad to hear you say that. Your room in the Whirling in Rags should come with a bathroom. Be sure to make use of it in the evening.
You got it, Kim. I feel like fucking Light in Death Note. Getting these boots. It's like, that's right, Kim. And then I will go out to the fridge and I'll get the boots. Why would anyone do
To hide
this?
something. The real killer? The
Right.
real motivation? What
Right.
really happened here?
I don't know why I'm asking stupid questions. Maybe the bullet holds more answers.
Yes, we should take
Right.
a closer look at it.
Yes.
I am certain it has more to tell us.
Me as well.
This little thing could reveal much about the weapon that shot it.
Right. What happens
We
next?
put him in a bag and carry him to the holding pen of my kinema. The body bag should contain the odor for the duration of the transport. I would drive him to processing, but it's too late to do that today. I'll do it first thing tomorrow. No problem.
Yes.
One more thing. This was really good work, detective.
Thanks, Kim. Thank you. Try to remove the dead man's boots. Tell me something, dead man. Let's drag him to the Kanema. All right, take the note from the door. Examine one of the ice cream wrappers in there. What is a giant bear-shaped fridge doing here? Tell me something, dead man.
Shoot,
Got
Looney
anything?
Rooney.
Yeah, how do you like it in the fridge?
I like it a lot, brother.
Sweet.
This really is your finest hour.
Yeah.
You're a genius. A regular Corporangelo.
Fuck yeah. Enough.
Come back,
Enough of this.
Corporal.
All right.
Amuse yourself with my friend.
Close the door. We make ourselves... Wait, I can't save in here? What is this bullshit? Oh, my bad.
Magnesium-based life form.
Right. Here I am. Hopefully it'll make my, endurance better. That's what I was
told
hoping
them,
for.
Hell no. You're about to become a magnesium-based life form. The age of the primitive carbon man is done. No longer must mankind rely on slow-working background radiation to take us further into our genetic destiny. This is the era of guided evolution, and magnesium is the key. You are the first of your species. The next step in human evolution, an advanced magnesium proto-man who mags it up, drinks it down, and sniffs it sideways.
Okay, +2 volition. Magnesium receptacle glands. -1 logic. No such thing, man. No such thing as logic, my guy. All right, honestly, I think I can take that. I think that's a great trade. Fucking +2 volition. That's crazy good. I thought it would give me more endurance, though, to be frank, because I thought magnesium upped your endurance, but I don't think that's what it does at all. I think it does the opposite. So I can interact with the bullet, huh? Okay, well, I'm gonna make a save here, okay? I'm gonna make a save. And this save will be the... Can I take his boots in the fridge? Like, can I leave him here and do all that shit tomorrow? What with the putting him in the car and all that shit? Because I don't want to fuck this up. I want those fucking boots. And I also have to end this episode here. And if you enjoyed, guys, please like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you want in the world. Have an amazing day. I'm me. You're you. I've gotta go. So, peace out.